I hope you're doing well and staying safe. Today we are celebrating 2 milestones, and what better way to celebrate than with these amazing Funfetti cupcakes. So let's just jump right into today's video. Savers, the first thing you want to do is preheat your oven to 350 degrees. I have already done that. Now, if you've been watching for a while, you know that I like to mix either my dry ingredients first and then my wet ingredients. I don't combine the two all at once, and today's recipe is no exception. So I'm gonna mix all the wet ingredients together first. So I have my unsweetened almond flour, vanilla extract. No dessert is complete without it. My melted ghee, look at this. I melted it for about a minute. So anywhere between 30 seconds and a minute will work. And of course, it's by Fourth and Heart, my favorite ghee company. And then last but not least, I am taking my eggs. People ask me if I really crack eggs like this in real life, and the answer is yes. Just crack it and then toss it in the sink. All right, so now that I've got all the wet ingredients together, I'm gonna take my whisk and just whisk them all together. This is what the ingredients look like when I mix them all together. So this is nice and well incorporated. I'm gonna push these to the side and I'm gonna grab our dry ingredients. I have all of my dry ingredients. I'm gonna put them in this medium-sized bowl and then mix them together. So, first things first, my almond flour. Can't live without almond flour. I don't use regular white flour anymore. It's very processed. It's linked to a whole bunch of bad things for your body. Ain't nobody got time for that. So I am a big fan of almond flour, and I've been using Anthony's almond flour in particular for a couple years now. Boom. Coconut flour. I love coconut flour. It's going to make things moist and the batter is going to be so delicious. I used to use another brand and I wanted to try something different, and I have been pleasantly surprised by this. So this gets a couple good starts for me. Boom. Perfect. My baking powder. Perfecto. Then I have my sea salt. Just call me Salt Bae. Xanthan gum. Sprinkle. Whoa. Having way too much fun with this. And last but not least, it wouldn't be a dessert without some sweetener, right? So we have my Lakanto sweetener, and I'm using the classic, which is their version of white sugar. Voila. I got my whisk, and I'm just gonna mix all of these until they're well incorporated. You want everything to be mixed together beautifully, like so. And you can see it's just well mixed. Everything is well incorporated. So now I'm gonna grab the wet ingredients. Savers, I have both sets of ingredients here in front of me. My wet ingredients and the dry ones, and whoa! And now I'm going to slowly mix in the dry ingredients into the wet ingredients, okay? So I'm really gonna try hard not to make a mess. Clearly I've been unsuccessful this entire video, so pray for me, y'all. Okay, so I'm just gonna stir in these ingredients. There we go. I have my sugar-free sprinkles, and I'm just gonna eyeball it. I'm gonna put as many sprinkles as I want in my batter. Whoa, maybe that a little too much? Too much? What do you think? I think it makes things interesting. So I'm gonna not really whisk it. I'm more so gonna fold it into the batter. This is perfect. So what I'm gonna do now is I'm gonna get my pan, my muffin liners, and a spoon so that we can put this into the cavities of our muffin pan. All right, savers, I have my muffin pan and I've already lined mine with these fun, colorful silicone liners. I love these things. Now there are 3 ways you can go about doing this. If you don't have any liners, just make sure you grease the cavities of the pan, or you can use the paper liners, and again, they're silicone liners. I prefer the silicone ones. So, I have my pan, I need a spoon. Grab my spoon. So, I'm not gonna fill it all the way because I don't want the batter to rise and topple over. So halfway to 3/4 of the way will do just well. Look how cute these are. All right, so now it's time to bake them and I'll be right back. Savers, the Funfetti cupcakes are done. Now I will say, some of them are a bit higher than I wanted them to be because I did fill the muffin trays or liners a little too much. That's okay, guess what? We can improvise, and I have a quick trick for you. So you take a spoon and then you just press down and press it to the desired shape that you want. Have to let them cool, and then while we're letting them cool, we are going to make our cream cheese frosting. I have a little powdered sweetener, but I don't use traditional powdered sweetener. I'm using Lecanto's version. Love this stuff. It's sugar-free and tastes just as good. Boom. Take some softened ghee. I love 4th and Heart. Now, people have asked me if I refrigerate my ghee. I don't, but you can refrigerate the ghee. I just like my ghee to be softened, especially when I'm using it for recipes like this. So I never put mine in the refrigerator. So it's already nice and soft. I'm gonna take it out of the measuring cup. Perfect. And y'all, my cream cheese. I love some Philadelphia cream cheese. So we got that. Now this is also softened, so it's been out for a couple hours. If you can't wait a couple hours to let it soften at room temperature, then just stick it in the microwave for a couple of seconds. It will do the trick. Boom. And then last but not least, good old-fashioned vanilla extract. Can't have a dessert without some extract. I keep telling y'all. So this is what the ingredients look like before they're mixed. So now I'm just gonna whisk them all together. Perfection. I am so excited. Tastes amazing. This is good to go. Now, a little trick that I like to do is put my icing in the refrigerator for about 5 minutes before I top them on top of my, cupcakes. So that's what I'm gonna do now, and then I'll come back after 5 minutes. Savers, I took the icing out of the fridge, so it's nice and ready to go. Our Funfetti cupcakes, look how adorable they are. So now we're going to ice them or put our cream cheese frosting on them. Now typically what I would do is either use a pipe dispenser like the traditional ones, or if you don't have that, that's fine. Work with what you got. So take a Ziploc bag, cut the corner, stuff the icing in, and then just squeeze out the icing. It's really that simple. But guys, I have something to share with you. I got a new kitchen gadget, and this is by Wilton. This is their dessert decorator. So it is like a hard-shelled icer. I saw this on Amazon. I was like, I have to try this. And they have 5 different tips so that you can have 5 different decorating styles. Y'all, I have never tried this before. This is the first time. I don't know how this is gonna go. So if this doesn't go well, then I'm just gonna use a knife. So this is what it looks like, and it has these 5 tips. I really don't know what to expect because I could not find a ton of information or tutorials on how people have used this. So I took one of the tips that I wanted to use and I attached it to this circular thing at the bottom because that's where it's gonna stay on the nozzle. So I'm going to attach the white piece to the purple nozzle, and this opening, the cylinder here, whatever it is, helps you push down helps you push the icing down. So you can pull it up and then use this little nifty feature to push it down. Like, how cool is that, y'all? So, get excited! I'm now going to put the top on and screw that in. Oh gosh, like this. Okay, perfect, like so. Okay. Now I'm not the most like artistic person, y'all know this, okay? So don't judge, and I'm really gonna try to make this look pretty. Okay, so the lever has to be pushed down, so I'm gonna use my thumb. And as the little piece in the middle, can you see that, is pumped down, it's gonna compress the frosting. So here we go, y'all. Oh my gosh! It works! Look! It actually works! This is exciting! Okay. Whew. I feel good about this. Okay, it's not a waste of money, people. So I'm gonna like go in again. Ooh. Look at this, people! Like, this is cute, right? Right? And you can see the fun colors from our sprinkles. Love this. All right, y'all. So, oh, hold on. Give me 1 second. To celebrate properly, I need to put some candles on this. So hold on. Ooh. Do you like my really fun, cute, decorative candles? Aren't they adorable? They're so cute. Okay. So I really want to say thank you for everyone who subscribed, watched the video, followed me on Instagram, left an encouraging word, supported me, even given me feedback so I could be better. Thank you so much. Like, this journey has been so much fun. I love cooking and being able to share recipes with you. Getting to connect with so many amazing people means a lot to me. And I never really expected this when I started this journey. So thank you. And I hope that you're celebrating with me. I look forward to many more delicious recipes and chances to connect with all of you. So again, woo, what a milestone on Instagram and YouTube, and I couldn't have done it without you. So thank you so much. I really appreciate it. It's time to eat, okay? But can we just take a moment to appreciate the cuteness? And look, you can see like the colors of, I'm hoping you can get this, the colors of the confetti in the batter. So let me get some icing. Ooh. Y'all, such a delicious way to celebrate these milestones. This is so good. The batter is so moist. The cream cheese frosting, perfection. That's it for today's video. Thank you so much for watching. For more easy, delicious recipes, you know what to do. Head on over to my website, savoringwithsalva.com, and you'll get the full ingredients list and step-by-step instructions for our Funfetti cupcakes. And guys, don't forget to like, comment, and most importantly, subscribe. Thank you so much for watching. Until next time, happy savoring.